The Indiana State Police can trace its roots back to 1921 when the Motor Vehicle Police was formed. 16 officers were appointed to enforce titling and motor vehicle laws. The police became the Indiana State Police in 1933 with the passing of the Indiana State Police Act. This act still serves as the foundation of the Indiana State Police Authority. The Sellersburg post was built in 1980 on land purchased by the state of Indiana. The Indiana State Police has gone through numerous reorganizations and through the years, new responsibilities. Responsibilities that were totally unheard of in 1933 have been shouldered by the Indiana State Police. The officers, both past and present, have maintained the building in inspection condition and have passed on a proud tradition to today's troopers. The Sellersburg Post serves 6 counties in southeastern Indiana. Those counties are Clark, Floyd, Harrison, Washington, Scott, and Jefferson. The post is manned around the clock and receives information from law enforcement agencies and the public, then passes that information to troopers in the field and other appropriate agencies as well. Telecommunications operators maintain contact between the officers and other agencies in southern Indiana and northern Kentucky. Telecommunications operators perform a variety of duties, including retrieving computer files located at State Police Headquarters and from the National Crime Information Center in Washington, D.C. All radio and telephone conversations are tape recorded by the operators in the event the information would need to be examined later for administrative or court use. Detectives are assigned to work closely with troopers investigating crimes. The district laboratory technician also assists by processing crime scenes, collecting evidence, and preparing for court testimony. The forensic science work, which cannot be performed at the post, is sent to the State Police Lab located in Evansville. Accident reports, case reports, arrest records, and administrative records are all processed in a prompt, efficient manner by the district secretaries. In addition to their other duties, the secretaries assist by answering the endless number of phone calls and referring the caller to the appropriate officer. Since communications is the lifeblood of law enforcement, the equipment must be maintained in top working order. The district radio technician performs this important task by maintaining the radios, radar, and VASCAR equipment, which is utilized by the personnel assigned to the Sellersburg Post. Troopers patrolling the 6-county district have their vehicles maintained in top mechanical condition by the district's full-time mechanic. Although a trooper is assigned a particular county in which to reside, the job responsibility is far from county line restricted. Troopers are regularly called to investigate accidents or crimes in other counties of the district and are called upon to quell large civil disturbances, direct traffic, or work crowd control at large sporting events throughout the state. Their work often requires them to be away from home for several days at a time. Drinking and driving is a full-time enforcement effort for the Indiana State Police. Sobriety checkpoints are also used by troopers to identify drunk drivers, and they may be conducted at any time or place, especially during the major holiday periods. Troopers also volunteer to serve on specialty teams, such as our emergency response teams, commonly referred to as SWAT. These officers are equipped with special weapons, tear gas, and other state-of-the-art tactical equipment. They handle extremely dangerous functions, such as hostage situations, raids on criminal activities with known armed suspects, and conduct search and surveillance operations on marijuana growers. Another specialty group is the scuba divers. They are often called to dive in adverse conditions to recover bodies, vehicles, or evidence which may be in swift rivers or deep lakes. Still other officers do explosives ordnance disposal work. These officers receive special training in ways to disarm bombs and dispose of old dynamite and other explosives which turn up in the state. Several officers in the district serve on the Tactical Intervention Team. Wearing helmets, carrying shields, gas masks, and batons, these officers may be called to disperse unruly crowds or ordered by the governor to intervene in strikes. These troopers are impressive adversaries for any group of protesters. Working closely with the troopers are the motor carrier inspectors. They enforce laws pertaining specifically to trucks and receive detailed training on DOT and state laws involved in that specialized field. The Sellersburg post is made of men and women who are proud to serve and protect, proud of their heritage with the Indiana State Police. They are ever cognizant that Hoosiers rely on them to respond to the call, knowing that the ever-present danger may at times require that they put their life on the line is always somewhere in the back of their mind. That supreme sacrifice has been made by 30 state police officers. 4 of those officers worked in the Sellersburg district. The troopers, detectives, and civilians working in the district are under the command of the district lieutenant, who along with the first sergeant oversee the operations of the 6-county district. It takes a special person to be a state police officer, a person with self-discipline and dedication, a person who cares about law and order and who is willing to set an example which hopefully others will follow.